7:30, thousands of Democrats from across California are in Sacramento this weekend, taking part in the state Democratic Party's endorsing convention. Candidates running for California's U.S. Senate seat are hoping to get that coveted party endorsement.
Capitol correspondent Eitan Wallace spoke with the candidates and shares their message to voters.
Well, first and foremost, the candidates are here to get out the vote, but they're also here to get the party endorsement. From handshakes with Adam Schiff, to hugs with Katie Porter, to selfies with Barbara Lee. The major Democratic candidates in the race for California's open U.S. Senate seat are literally working the room all weekend long here at the Democratic State Convention in downtown Sacramento. The 3,000 plus delegates in attendance have the opportunity to decide who the state party should endorse. The candidate who receives at least 60% of the delegate vote will earn the endorsement. As part of the endorsement process here at the convention, candidates are trying to reach every single attendee, every single delegate, going from session to session, from caucus to caucus. There you see Adam Schiff speaking at the Labor Caucus. During a one-on-one interview, he was very clear about his issue priority.
My message is I'm going to work to bring down the cost of housing. We need to build hundreds of thousands of units of housing in California. I'm going to work to get that done.
Schiff says voters should trust him based on his 2+ decades serving in Congress.
I've gotten things done for Californians, brought money back to the state to find shelter for homeless people, brought resources back to the state for mental health care and to try to deal with the fentanyl crisis. Other candidates talk a good game, but they just can't deliver.
But Congressmember Katie Porter begs to differ.
What makes me stand out is that I've never been for sale. I don't take corporate PAC money, and I'm the only person in this race who has never done so. I also don't take donations from federal lobbyists, because the voices that I listen to are the people of California.
She says her lived experience as a single mother allows her to best understand the struggles of everyday Californians.
You know me, I talk to voters in the grocery store, at my daughter's water polo practice, on the airplane, wherever I am. I want to hear what Californians are facing, where they're struggling and where they're succeeding. The only way we can solve our nation's problems is if we have someone who knows California.
We have this multiracial, multi-generational progressive coalition.
Oakland Congressmember Barbara Lee says as the lone member of Congress to have voted against the Afghanistan War Declaration in 2001, and as the only black woman in this race, she believes she offers an independent and unique perspective badly needed in the U.S. Senate.
Since 1789, there have been 3 African-American women serving in the United States Senate. It's time. Representation matters because African-American women fight for everyone, fight for equality and equity and justice for everyone in our country to have a seat at the table.
Other Democratic Senate candidates, including former broadcast journalist Christina Pascucci and former tech executive Lexi Reese, hope their non-governmental backgrounds give voters a fresh perspective.
Most people I talk to are not happy. They are not happy, and we have got to give them a different choice.
I will be the voice for the voiceless, for the millions of Californians who feel like they haven't had a representative. Their needs haven't been met. Their voices haven't been heard. I will be their voice.
And if no candidate receives the 60% threshold needed for an endorsement, then it will be up to the party executive board to endorse after the March primary. Reporting from downtown Sacramento, Eitan Wallace, KTLA 5 News.